Is Microsoft's Lumia phone doomed before it starts? Microsoft banned 2 photos, and keep your hands off that robot. All coming up in a second. Alright, so rumors are swarming about the Windows Lumia phone. The Microsoft is calling it either the Lumia 950 and 950 XL. Of course, October 6th, there is supposed to be a Microsoft event where they will most likely unveil these phones. And of course, the Surface Pro 4 and probably a Band 2. But these phones, I mean, are they doomed before they're even released? Personally, I kind of think so. Sadly, as great as the specs are going to be on this thing, I think Microsoft waited too long to release it. Friday is when the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus officially are released, as far as you can go to the store and buy it. And if you pre-ordered them, you can get them. So really, the pre-order sales for that have already sold out online. So I think Microsoft might have missed a good opportunity. The Lumia 950, 950 XL rumors have been going for almost a year now. And supposedly, the earlier rumors were Microsoft was going to release it in July along with Windows 10. But of course, that didn't happen. And personally, I think it's going to hurt them. Like I said, these phones, I think they're going to have awesome specs, but I just think Microsoft waited too long to release them. So they basically let Apple beat them to the punch. And like I said, as amazing as the rumor specs are, I mean, it's kind of a shame. But real quick, I'll just kind of give you the rumored specs for the 950 XL. And I'll throw a picture of what they allegedly look like up here. But again, for the XL, you're looking at white or black or blue, 5.7-inch OLED display. It's going to have a Snapdragon 810, 64-bit octa-core, so the 64-bit architecture. It's going to have an iris scanner for Windows Hello, 3 gigs of RAM, which is insane on a phone, 32 gigabytes of external storage with a micro SD card slot, and supposedly this SD card slot will be able to take up to like something like 1 or 2 terabytes, which I don't even know if they make SD cards that big or if it's possible. But anyways, those were some of the rumors. 20 megapixel camera with a triple LED flash. Let's see, 5 megapixel front facing camera and a 3300 milliamp removable battery, and supposedly going to have wireless charging and a USB-C port. So the specs are probably, once this phone hits, if these specs are true, it's going to be the most powerful phone hardware-wise out there. But unfortunately, I just think Microsoft is too late to the game. I mean, maybe next year they'll start selling, but I kind of think it's going to be kind of a weak showing. Like I said, a lot of folks are rocking iPhones, and a lot of people are excited about the S series and are buying those obviously by showing the sales that they're already sold out online for the pre-order. So I think this will be an awesome device, a great phone, but I just honestly think Microsoft is too late to the party. So I'm kind of curious what your guys' thoughts are. No matter how good the phone is, how good it looks, I just think they're releasing it too late. I think they let Apple beat them to the punch. So moving on, I'm talking about Microsoft again, and this is the Microsoft Band 2. I'll throw you a picture up there. I'm hoping this is kind of what it looks like. You know, as much as I love the current band's functionality, I really hate the physical design of the current band. As you can see, I'm wearing it, I'm rocking it. I love the functionality, but it's just really not that comfortable to wear, and it's just ergonomically, it's just kind of a horrible design. It takes a little while to get used to wearing this one. It just feels weird. But if this picture is what the Band 2 is going to look like, it's definitely a lot more ergonomic, and I think it'll sell better. So it kind of looks like the Gear Fit essentially, but it'll definitely be a welcome change ergonomically and physically. So like I said, I got the first one, I like it, but it could definitely use some improvements in the design and style. Like I said, the functionality is great. It's got the integrated GPS, sensors are awesome, battery life is really good. It's just not comfortable to wear. So anyway, so hopefully this is what it'll look like. So moving on to the final story that jumped out at me, and this is talking about buyers of an emotional robot must agree not to have sex with it. There's this robot, and it's called Pepper, and it's essentially I guess they call it an emotion robot. And the people that produce this thing are worried that humans are going to try and have sex with it. I don't know how that'll work. If you see the picture of this robot, I just don't know how it would work. But apparently the company that makes these things are worried about that. And this is made by a Japanese company, which kind of explains a little bit. But let's see. Yeah, so the first wave of these robots are going to go on sale in June. And I guess they have already sold out instantly. Each robot will cost around $1,600. But now there's a report that emerged that's saying basically if you want to buy this, you've got to promise or sign something saying you're not going to try and have sex with this robot. But Pepper, the name of the robot, is supposed to be able to read emotions. Of course, humans, we can be impulsive, irrational, and twisted. So, according to the Daily Mail, breathlessly reports, Pepper's human owners must promise not to indulge in carnal relationships with the robot. So, I guess you got to promise that you're not going to use this for the purpose of sexual or indecent behavior. So again, I'm still not sure how one could do anything with a plastic robot. I mean, you look at this thing, it doesn't look anything high speed or human. So anyway, that was an article, kind of jumped out at me. So if you want to buy Pepper, the emotional robot, you got to keep your hands off it. So anyways, with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. If you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If not, feel free to give it a thumbs down. Thanks.